Oh no, I'm on TV. It's me. Can you imagine? You're gonna be looking at somebody else on TV that's like, I'm not real. My background is all about, that's all I'm worth. That's my last hope, is to color my way out. So I'll color you something brand new. Probably brand new, and I've probably seen it before, so if I saw it before, I can't say it's brand new. If I knew something different than everybody, I would be like, hey man, that guy's like way out. There's not one guy, not one woman, not one person that can actually see his connective relativity. Connections to all the Einstein theory. That's what it is. I make it all work. 1 and 1 is how much? How much? How much? 2. Good, good, good. 1 and 1 is what? Okay, that's your story. Okay, and that's your story. So that's what's relative to you. Made you feel good? Gave you a good vibration inside? That's what it's all about. It's all about the good vibration. Pass it on, my friends. Because when you feel that good vibration, it way outdoes any other vibration. Way. When you are devoured to knowing more of something you know nothing of at the present moment other than what has happened for the little time you gave to destiny of the spirit to learn what your computer bandwidth is seizing the moment to vibrate within the system. Automatic, so we know that our stretchability may instigate. It might bother. But at the end, the stretch of both sides will even out. Everybody will calm down. The oceans will lower. The oceans will move back to the other side for that part of the day, and then move back to this side, to the other side of the day. And then I'm looking at that picture of my nephew. Well, I can't say that. No, can't say that. So what I want to talk about right now is 28, because 7 times 4 is the cycle 28, which equals to 11. 11 is 1 and 1 is 2. When you have 7 up, what do you have 7 up? You have from 9, you have down, because the closest number to 7 above is 9 and below. When you go to the stand, right, you pay the ticket. You pay the ticket of 7 cents, they ask you for a nickel. But at 9, they ask you for a dime, double nickel. And 9 is a dime at double nickel. I can't say make you pay double nickel at 0, because that would be 7 and 0. That'd be only a nickel. 7 is only half a nickel, is only half a dime. 77 is of Christ. 777 is the in-between creation. We come all the way to the bottom, 32 degrees of insanity, the freezing point. Yet electricity is way hotter. And plastique is what lets it go through. 2 times 8 is 16, 2 times 8 is 16. How do we get 8? 4 and 4 is 8. 2 is the separation of 2 sides, which is created by 1, because the number 1 goes in the middle. Unless you have another one that goes beside it, and then you're telling it which side it gets. It's the 1 in the 10 group, or it's the 1 in the 1 group. The 1 cent or the 10 cent group. The ones, the tens, the hundreds, the thousands. The 100,000s is only 0, 0, 0, and then 0. Anyways, we're going to go 4 below to meet the cycle of 32, and 4 above. 0, 4, 0, 4 is 10, 10. 2, 8 is 10. 2, 8 is 10. 3, 2 is 5. 5, 10, 5, 10. Below the freezing point. The high-rise point, if you want to go below 28, is 23. 2 and 3 is 5. 3 and 2 is 5. 28 plays a role in between. 23 plus 5 plus 4. 5 and 4 is the number in the sun. 1 times 4, 1 plus 4. Number 41. 41 times 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. 625 times 41 is 25,625, which is 295 away from 25,920 of the Mayan calendar. Divide that by 4321 or 4320, and you will get the number of 6. 6 times 4321 is 25,926. 6 times 4320 equals to 25,920. 0 equals 6 because of the donut hole. Because of the donut hole. The donut hole. Setting of the numbers in motion. 29 is the leap year. It only happens once every so often, right? How come? We have to find the reason and reality. How come? It shows negative value because 29 is black and yellow. Okay, is it when the season comes to be pollinated? We know 0, 3, right, equals to 36. This equals to 9 right over here. So the difference between 32 degrees is 2 degrees above and below, because below becomes creation 36. Minus 6 plus 6. This one over here will become 24. 24 is between here and here, between 2 and 5 Earth. 2 and 3, 5, 9 and 2, 11, 1 and 2, 5, 11, K, 5E, key, 25, Y, K-E-Y, the key of beta. 29 connects to 28, and I know, because I looked at my floor. 29 connects to 28. Do you see where the 1, 2, 3, there are 6 dots, right? There are 6 dots, and I'm going to have to show you these 6 dots. They're black in roulette, that's why I didn't connect them, I only connected the red. These dots here, this one here, this over here, these 2 dots, right? It's 20, 25, that dot's 25, that's 28, that's 29, that's 29, that's 28, and that's 25. Okay, well, that can't be 25. Let me count this. Okay, that's in the middle row. I'm sorry, that's in the middle row. Wow, I'm gonna have to do the one up here because it's gonna be a lot easier. So that one over here is 2, 5, 8. Okay. This is 8. This is... No, that's still not good. I'm messing up. I'm gonna have to find this. Maybe I'll cut this piece out. Man, what are these numbers? Holy mac, eh? This side here gets together. Oh, okay, I finished the 12. This is the second section. Yes, these. Okay, 2, 5, 8, 11, 10, right, 8, 11, 10. 8, 11, 10, 10, 11, 8. That'd be 8, 11, 10. It was 19 and 19. 19 and 19. And then these two over here, 10, that becomes 13. Okay, the limit. So it becomes 10, 13, 11, and 8. 8, 11, 10, 13. 10, 13 is 23 MJ. So 10, 10, 10, 13 is 23, 23, 11, 11. BC, BC is the square right over here. This is 8 and 11, 19, Spirit 8 and 11, 19, Spirit 1 and 1. So you can do whatever you wish with this. I'm not quite sure what I want to do. I just told you the story of the numbers. So this is the story of the numbers that I just spoke about right now. Hebrew New Year, 353 days, 385 days, Jub, 32 degrees. My olive tree, looks like Starbucks, right? Green, Java brown. 180 degrees, plus 42. 42, 7 times 6 is 42. Size of the Spirit. Lock pon, locking two sides together. 36 yards. 36 inches, 36 inches, 36 inches. 3 yardsticks. 1 yardstick should actually be like this. The other 2 yardsticks should be like this, holding this one up. 36, 36, 36. 36 to over here. Now, there's all kinds of angles to put in and realities, but this is 108 plus the distance. The distance is 2 plus 1, because it's the halfway, equals to 111, 35, 37, 39. S and P, 16 and 19. Q and T, 17 and 20. R and U, 18 and 21, 39, the sky, the 7th inning stretch. 110 is the answer. It is 1, 6. It is A to 16P. Okay, A to 16P, which is 161, the way to the light. 110, which is the way to the light. 1 times 6. 1 plus 6 equals to 7 and 6, and 7 and 6, 512, the way to the light. 152. The one spirit game, but it's this way. The way to the light is 60, becomes 66, becomes 3. It means you take an area here and an area here, and you make a whole new area inside of it with a different kind of vision. 198. 9 times 8 is 72 times with one spirit. Out of Nibiru, 73, 36 and 1. A ruler plus 1, the next ruler is the 4th. 36 and 1 is the first inch of the next one, or the first inch of the last one, which is part of Nibiru. IN 92 is Nibiru, and everything revotes itself off Nibiru. It is red. Ni, by, root, in, bay, root, out, we go. By, liquidate, pass, key, pass, liquidate, pass, the key to the past, liquidate. Liquidate the key to the past. In Beirut, 73, 21 and 10. It's in the 7th inning stretch. It equals to 37. 37, okay, is Park Avenue. Park Avenue is a relationship to green. Acres. Okay? Recrest. Not sure what this means. It means east. Car east. Recar. Recall east. Recall east. I don't know what that is. Recall seat. EAT. Anyways, we're not going to get into that. That was just something I was visioning right now. And this would be something to do with the Pyramid of Time, right? Pyramid of Time has a big this at the top. It's a top hat, right? It's not a small spout. It's a top hat because it's a chimney. It's a chimney, my friends, and it goes up with smoke. And I'm not sure what it is right now, but I can tell you one thing. 108 is also 168, which is a 7-day week. See, with the good Lord, he had 144 hours to his week, the good Lord. He had 9 days times 16 hours is 90 plus 54 hours of the Mayan count. 2 cycles a month of 288 degrees of hours of God. We redid that and did 168 hours. And 168 hours is 336 hours or days in relativity of Einstein's equals to 12 moons in a cycle of 28, equaling to 336, not counting the next moon. But the Lord went 144, which is 16 times 9 of 90 and 54 twice a month. 90 and 54 twice a month. 108 and 180. All the same numbers. 288. 288. 288 times 1.25, right? Because he is the holy, he owns it all. He owns all the outside, right? So he owns all the corners. All the corners. If he owned all the corners, Whatever the missing piece is, times this equals to 360. The only way to beat it is to go 19 times 19 is 361. The thing is, they work 18 times 18 is 324. The difference is 37. The number in Nibiru is the only difference, 37, 74, 144. 16 times 9, what is missing in a 9-day count? Remember, I said this was a 9-day count. It happens twice a month. Is 18 days to work with the 20-day, 18-month cycle of the Mayans. 19 is 1 over 18. What is 19? Gives me 37. 19 and 19, the only number in roulette, that will be red and red and red and red is 37 or 19. There is no other number that will do this. Only 37 and 19, and there is no 37 on the wheel. It's a relink of 3 and 7. So, where's that piece I just wrote down over here? Wow, put it somewhere. Okay, so what I want to speak about now is that 37 is the difference, and 19 was the only number. This is the only number, okay, that passes 361 over 360 degrees, 180 and 180. See this? 1 part, 2 parts. I'm not even finished. I got to do this again for 360 degrees. So that means a total of 360 degrees. 4 by 90 is 360, right? This will become 216. 9 days, 24 hours, 216. Double this, 216. 288. I mean, 180. I need 4 of these. I need 4 of these. Now I'm trying to figure out myself. If I need 4 of these, I need 4 times the cycle of the Mayans. Here's 1 10-day period. Here's 2 10-day periods. I'm going to need 4 10-day periods or 2 Mayan months. So that means the cycle runs in 2s. So instead of a total of 18 months, I only have a total of 9 months. But to link the first month, you always need to link. Before anything links, you have to move 15 minutes for what you began, never even started at all for anybody else but you. You have started the deployment, you have gotten nowhere, you have interrupted with no one, and interacted with no one other than the wild sea in your own mind. Until you reach 15, nothing counts. So the first hour is 1 hour and 15 minutes, and the last hour will connect with you. In the first 15 minutes, if I'm waiting, okay, for 15 minutes, and I don't care where I am, if I'm waiting for 15 minutes to come, the minute that 15 minutes comes to me, it comes to me for the whole last hour, plus me. Because I am 15 minutes that connects to the next hour. I am 1 1/4. They link. They link with each other. Cup links. So that's why we need 4 of that. So that means 4 of that would actually mean no more 288. This would be now 5760, 5,760 if you multiply by 10 the cycle. 5,760 in the Hebrew calendar is the year 2000, and it makes the perfect Mayan quarter link. The perfect Mayan 360 degrees, 4 by 9, 360. This is the number to the sun. This is the number of creation. 90, 30, 30, 30 is 36, 36, 36. This becomes this. 9 times 6 is 54 because all zeros equal 6. 9 times 6 is 54. So where did I get the 90 from? I had 16 hours times 9 days. And it goes along with the Mayan calculating time, changing dates. I mean, we still have the same sort of 24-hour sun. Like we all get up and say, great, let's get up. The heat of the sun, right? We're right in the middle of the day in the heat of the sun. And everybody's saying, we shouldn't be here right now. We should be here when it's a little bit earlier or a little bit later. We're starting too early or we're starting too late. And we're not cycling our time properly. So we think the days are different. Anyways, just out of the top of my mind. So yes, we have this is 360 and this one becomes 288. The difference is 48. 48 is the difference. 48 hours in 2 weeks. The time God sits to prayer. 48, 4 and 8. 4 is half of 8. 4 times 4 is 16. 16 is night and 8 is day. The difference is day. Day and night. 8 and 16, 24 hours, flight of the phoenix. What does the phoenix do? It brings us liberty. 48, 4 by 8, 4 plus 8. How do we get 48? 8 times 6 is 48. How do we get 84? That's Pluto. The connection is inside Pluto, and 84 is 3 times 28, the cycle. Don't forget, if you have an in-between line here and an in-between line there, add 1.5 because the center adds its own value. You see 3 areas? Add 1.5, half for each. Don't forget, if you're playing in baseball, every inning's a half. Doesn't matter if you're going into the top or the bottom of the inning. 48 is the difference. 336. We're still missing 30 for a creation in a perfect year. Where is that 30 creation? 30 becomes 36. We're now missing 372. 36 is creation in 24. Why? Because we had to add 30 here to make 366 days. 0 equals 6 could be 36 is 372. Or 30 minus 6 is 24 for 360 degrees, which will become into the 18 category for 2 parts because 1 splits everything in half, and 3 is split in half with 1 because 3 is part of 1 and 2. 414, 5454 is the sun. 4 times 1, 4 plus 1 is 5 and 4 the sun, 5 and 4 the sun. 414, DNA, Grover's hanging on a pole. 69, 69, 41, 41, the same thing. Why? 9 and 1, 10. 4 and 6, 10. 1 plus 6. Raphael went to a beach party today. Down to this great lake of somewhere else. And the green trees. It's going to be the green tree family. Just like the AC Green family. You know, I've been doing all these things on AC Green, and there's a guy there, and he ain't got curly hair, but they call him that, right? They call him Curly. And I've been doing a thing on AC Green, right? And all their names, like, are green this and green that, and C and A, B's, and C's. It's the ACB Green. I guess it's the flower hour. So, yeah, that's the green that just popped up there, you know. Green, yellow, red. I feel like I'm in Jamaica or something. We had 73. We were talking how we connected 73. And when we do 73, 7 times 3, 7 plus 3 is 31. 0 equals 6, add 6, or minus 5. If we take 31, 31 minus 6 equals to 25. Okay, so that is the value of 1/4. Or it equals to 37, which is 36 on a ruler yard, plus the first inch. Maybe the inch is on my thumb, you know? Maybe the first inch is me holding on to it. I lose the first part of the ruler because I hold on to it. There's so many ways to look at it. Now 31 plus 6 is 37, or minus 6 equals 25, which is the in-between company. 25, 2 times 5 is 10. See the way? That's 1/4. So now I know the AC is 1/4. I need 4 parts now. 25, 62 is a queen, created by 86, the 9 lives of the cat, 3/4 and 1 part, 2 sides. We match up 3 sticks on the left, we match up 3 sticks on the right, right? 2 of the sticks come from the center, but it's 2 different sides, creating a duplication in each one. 76, 76. 1 times 6, 1 plus 6, 7 and 6. 7 times 6 is 42, 7 plus 6 is 13, equals to 55, 55, 110. What is 1661? Alternate properties. Not sure how that works, but I do know it works a little bit like the Einstein theory, is that when certain properties meet certain properties, there's a waiting period, and then they automatically change into whatever, like a caterpillar, but no one can be watching, because it knows when you're watching. It's like a magic eye. Knows everything. Can't get near it. It owns the air in the room, and if you're in the room, it's no good. If you come in a bag, and you cover yourself up, you won't be able to see what's going on. And if there's a cameraman moving, it'll see you. Einstein's theory that everything is possible, the everything theory. You know what, I never knew, and I said this in my last 2 videos, and I never knew I was actually doing something that somebody ever did before, but then if I wasn't, then I'd be brilliant, right? But since I am, I'm just copying Einstein. So if you have something to say, I know, take it up with the boardroom of the Einstein theorists that know it all. Raphael, 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. There's a discussion. There's a period of understanding discussion. How do we get a word inside what somebody else is saying? Discussion. I don't want to hear what you're saying. Okay, I'm going to listen to what you're... Yes. Then why am I not doing it? Because you told me to do it? I heard what you said. I listened to what you said. Now you're telling me I didn't listen. You're saying I didn't listen because I didn't do what you said. I continued to do what I said. That means I'm not listening to what you want. But that's not fair, right? You can eat the chili. I don't have to eat the chili. You don't want to go out. You don't have to go out. If you never go out, that'll be where you go. Wherever you end up that you didn't go out of, you are already in something already. It's already been a good choice. Whose choice is better than the other choice? Although if you're not bothering the others. Behold, no one is beside me in my own space on my own time, and I have nowhere to be other than the chosen choice of where I'm going to be when I'm not doing what I do best. Right here, right now, the theory of everything. Doesn't matter if it's wrong, I want to know what if it was right. What if the world was all blue and no one can see anything but something blue? It is what it is. Pardon me, madame. Pardon me, sir. There you go, there you go. Well, everybody's in my way. I think I'll take another street. My God, the world is all in the way right now. What is wrong? Frozen in hell. The iceberg, the lettuce, the 10 tied up Tanics. 27, under the sun. Time melts the iceberg, freeing Batman and Robin from Mr. Freeze. Defrosting the mind. These children are learning. Our children are learning. They are very smart. We don't understand how come they're so smart. We don't understand the new age because the icebergs are coming back. And they are growing minds like flowers from the sun. Every time the water goes up and the water comes down. If you don't know about those chemcons, the trails in the sky that are trying to disturb the spirit in the sky, for every breath you take, they cannot deny that we need this heat in order to free the mind. Memory, frozen in hell. We are a cell. We are one cell, placed amongst the bees in many cells, being fed the fruit of the sun. Do not buzz not upon one, for I shall be buzzed with you. Raphael, at many cycles and moons, thank you for watching.